Hey, my name is Elizabeth Uchalo, the owner of the Home Business Owner blog. Welcome to my YouTube channel. But before I go ahead, I want to thank Creative Minds for giving me the opportunity to use this song to be able to make this presentation. Thank you for wanting to listen to me. So today I'm just going to be discussing 6 secrets to growing your business online. Learn what it takes to grow your small business online. Thanks, or will I say because of the COVID-19, a lot of businesses are coming online now. Even if you were an offline business before, now you don't have any other opportunity but to go online. But the issue is now that you need to go online, what are you supposed to do? What exactly are you supposed to do? Maybe you have been thinking of starting an online business before. Perhaps you've been doing your business like partly online. How I mean by partly online, when you have a business that you probably run mostly offline, but because you need to have a website and a Facebook page, so you just put up all of those, but they are really never your main selling points because you kind of interact with your customers. So because of that, you are more focused on the one-to-one interactions you have with your customers. You prefer to call them, you prefer to visit them, talk about your products to them. And while that is good, that's wonderful, we've come to realize that now with COVID-19, because of the restrictions with going out and doing anything, you now have to be restricted to marketing your business online. So what do you need to do? Number one, you should know something, that if you have a website, is a social media page, whether it's Facebook or Instagram or Pinterest or Twitter, you're already doing well, even though you aren't doing quite well, because if you have all these platforms and you don't still know how to sell on them, it won't really make any difference, because the most important thing about having these platforms is knowing how to sell on them. So today I'm going to share with you 6 secrets to growing your business online. You have a small business, you want to grow it online, whether you're just a newbie to the online world, or you're trying to start an online business, or you have an offline business you're trying to take online. These 6 secrets will be very, very important to you. Now let's go. So the first point I'm going to talk about when you want to take your business online, or when you want to grow your business online, is that first you need to know who your customer is. That's the most critical point if you want to market or sell online. You must know who your customer is, because there are so many people who are online. Your friends are online, your enemies are online, people are just browsing through. Not everybody is your customer, and you cannot sell to everybody, especially when you don't have a known brand. You cannot sell to everybody. So first thing you must know is that you must know who your customers are. Who is your customer? Is your customer a female or a male? Is it a child? Your child might, actually in this case, if it's a child, the child is not is really like your consumer. Your customer is the mom or the dad who buys from you. So you need to know who your customer is. This is where finding out what your niche is very important. Your niche is actually what defines how you market your product online, how you sell online, how you write your sales message, and how you reach your customers online. Take for example, if your business is targeted towards moms, or you sell to moms, but you find out that most of the times when you put out your ads are always being shown to dads or to young people who have nothing to do with children, you will just be wasting your ad cost. You'll be wasting your ad money, because your advertisement is being shown to those that it is irrelevant to. So the most important thing is understanding who your customer is. In fact, one of the first things you should do when you want to start a business online is to first identify your customer. You do what we call buyer persona. A buyer persona is actually a fictional representative of who your customer is, which means that if your customer is a female, you have to assign a fictitious name to that person, assign the age, assign how much that person is likely to earn, which stage that person is at in his life, whether it's a mother of kids or a young person, because these are the things that when you bring all of them out, it will enable you to know where is it that this person is likely to be hanging out online. For example, if you were marketing a millennial, you would know that you can't do without Instagram. It's not something that you're trying to wonder whether you're going to do Instagram or not. No, you have to be on Instagram, and of recent you have to be on TikTok, because all the millennials are there. they are there. So that is where you should be focusing your energy to market on. Facebook is great, but realize that when it comes to Facebook audience, the Facebook audience is a mixture of older people and maybe a little bit, yes, there, of course there will be some millennials there, but if you want to really get the real people who are the millennials, you're going to get them on Instagram. So these are the things that you should consider about when you want to know your customers, because when you know where your customer hangs out online, you will now know which of the social media channels that you should focus on. So let's go to tip number 2. The tip number 2 is build an email list. Like seriously, you can't do an online business without an email list. And I've seen so many people doing that. They have a website, beautiful website, well designed. They have a social media platform, beautiful social media, well designed. But the problem is that they don't have an email list. So people come, they visit, they chat with you on the Facebook, they tell you, oh, your product is beautiful, and you just let them go. And so for every time, if you are probably building a Facebook, you are probably sending out a Facebook ads to you. Maybe you've heard, okay, it's important that you drive traffic. So you're driving traffic to your website, Maybe about 500 people visit your website. Maybe about 3 or 4, maybe 10 buy from you, and that's it. If you don't have an email list, you will not be able to capture the number of people who come to your shop. That's your website or your Facebook page, everything. You will not have if you don't have their email, you can't reach them again. But if you do have their email, what will happen? After they have come and visited, you will keep writing them, keep telling them about the new products you are bringing out, what is happening in your business, and convincing them that you are the person that they should trust to buy from. So an email list is very, very essential to building your online business. And trust me, starting an email list is not an easy ride, especially if you have not been online before. It will take you time to learn, but trust me, it is something that is very, very important. So let's go to the next tip. The next tip is tip 3, blog about your business. You know, in those days, you could just have your business, even if you didn't like to write anything about your business, you could just hire somebody to write an about page for you, and that was it. But these days, not anymore. Now, blogging is so essential to your business that you cannot afford not to have a blog. It's now a given that when you have a business page, you should have a blog. And the funny thing is that small businesses outside there still have websites that don't have a blog. So if you don't have a blog, what is it that you're putting pressure on yourself? Each time you meet somebody, you have to keep explaining your business. And now, with the COVID-19, how many of your customers are you likely to meet face-to-face to sit down and start explaining to them about your business? But if you were blogging about your business, that is what that blog will do. So while you are sleeping, you are doing other things. Somebody is coming to your website, he's seeing your blog, he's seeing the information that you are giving out, he's reading those information, he's seeing the amount of depth that you have, and that person gets to trust you to be able to do what? Buy from you. For example, I'm a blogger. I write about my business. And when I finish writing, I put it out there. I could be somewhere doing something else, probably like cooking food or getting my children to bed. And somebody somewhere has read my blog post, believed it, and gone ahead and bought a course from me. In fact, that just happened this night. While I was just about to sit down here to begin to record this video, I just said, boom, I made a sale. That sale happened while I was doing something else. But how did that sale come about? Because of a blog post. I wrote a blog post sometimes in 2017 about starting a printables business. That blog post began to rank on the first page of Google. You know what it means to rank on the first page? Not only did it rank on the first page of Google, Google adopted my definition of printables as the basic adoption that they have. In fact, my page is the best resource you can get on making printables on the internet today. So that is what blogging can do for you. It takes your business, your website from the back side of Google and takes it to the first page of Google. So what does that do for you? When you're on the first page of Google, when anybody types in the keyword that has to do with your products, you are the first person that shows up. And what happens? The person immediately goes what? To your website and buys from you. But when you're not blogging about your business, what are you doing? You are leaving your business in the backside. And trust me, Google will only pick up the page that has the information that somebody is looking for. So giving out free information is something that will help your small business grow. So you cannot afford not to do your blogging. So let's go to the next one. The next tip now, we're going to be talking about social media. I already talked about that a lot. Now, you cannot have an online business or an offline business without your social media pages. You need your Facebook, you need your Twitter, You need your Instagram, you need your Pinterest if you're interested in Pinterest. If your customers hang out on Pinterest, why are these people informed? Because social media, as you can see, I put an icon that has a microphone there, a megaphone. It kind of explodes what it is that you're doing. Meaning that when people love the stuff that you have on your social media, what happens? They begin to tell others, they begin to follow you, they begin to share your content. So because of that, your content, if it goes viral, it actually brings a lot of sales to you. Because when people read what it is that you have shared on social media, they want to go to the person's store and see what the person is selling. So if you're an online business, you don't have to be on all the platforms at the same time, but you have to choose at least the 3 most important ones and start with that. And then the one of the best tricks about having a social media account, find out what a social media responds to your product. For me, I found out that Pinterest responds to my product. So what it is, I create pins every day and I put it on Pinterest, and there I get my traffic, automatic traffic. And I've so built my sales funnel in such a way that from that Pinterest straight to my blog, from my blog straight to my course. So I don't have to do anything special. Once the sales funnel is built, that is it. People go through the sales funnel and they just go there and they buy my product. And that is how it should be. Your social media should be like the place where you get to attract the customers. Get them into your email list. Begin to write to them. Begin to tell them about your product. And boom, those sales will begin to come in. Now let's go to the next one. The next tip is, of course, network. Really, doing business online is wonderful. I know a lot of people who are like introverts like me. They'll be like, okay, let me just do my business online. I don't have to talk to anybody. No, it wouldn't work that way. You need to network online, because it is your network that will enable you increase your net worth. Meaning that when you network with people, especially people who love your products, they will tell other people about your product, and this will lead to more sales. And the more you network online and do well, of course, deliver your services or products well, the more people would want to buy from you. And as your network increases, you get opportunities for collaborations, which would of course lead to more business for you. Then finally, the last one is what? Invest in your business. I know that this sounds like cliche, like who doesn't invest in their business? But I think that small businesses take it for granted. They think, okay, I'm already doing this business. Why do I need to put my money in it? My dear, you need to put your money in your business, because you see, the online world changes every time. It changes. The truth is that the online world before COVID-19 is now different from the online world after COVID-19. After COVID-19, the customers are more important in seeing what value you have to bring for them, and there are a lot of social changes that the online world drives. So you have to invest in learning about your business, and this means buying courses when you need to buy them. It means investing in those aspects of your business that you know that you don't have a core competence in. For example, if you don't have a core competence in writing emails to your customers and all that, you should outsource that. That's investing in your business. Why? Because if somebody else can write an email that will bring you more money, let's say you know that if I write this sales email today, maybe I'll end up selling to 3 or 4 people. But if I give it to somebody who knows how to do it, the person will probably bring me about 15 more people. That's the customer that they've brought in, and the amount they brought into your business, it far outweighs how much you paid that person to write for your business. So this is what I mean by investing in your business. Investing in your business is identifying things that you know that you cannot do. That is where outsourcing really works. Outsource that to somebody who is good at it. Watch and track your progress. If you are making progress, continue to do what you're doing. And then what? Increasing your knowledge. And then another thing I'd like to say for some people who say, oh, if I keep outsourcing, it takes a lot of money out of my pocket. I think the most important thing you should look at is that when you outsource, how much does it bring into your pocket? If by outsourcing something you bring in more into your pocket, then you should consider outsourcing, because that will help your business to grow. I hope I've been able to give you tips on how to grow your business online. These are secrets that I've found out as I started my blogging business, and I believe that it will work for you. So if you would want a checklist of these tips, I'm going to put it in a printable below, so please click below and see the printable. And finally, before you go, I'd like to say please subscribe to my YouTube channel and share it with others if you loved what it is that you learned here. Then one thing I'd like to say before you go again is that my blogging business, I sell email marketing services, meaning that I am the one who can create wonderful email packages for you. One of the email packages that I do is if you've never had an email list before, I have a package that will start you up by first installing your email software, creating a lead magnet. In case you don't know what a lead magnet is a free product that you give to your customer in exchange for their email. So I'll create that lead magnet for you, and I'll also create a 5 days lead nurturing series of emails. When people get into your email list, you don't just dump them and forget about them. Then the day you remember you're going to sell product to them, you suddenly want to sell. It won't work that way. So I'll create that lead nurturing email for you, so that you have a series. So once people get into your email list, first they collect the freebie, second they enter into your email list, and third they begin to hear from you. So when you're ready to sell to them, they are ready to buy. I also write single corporate emails, meaning that perhaps you struggle with writing corporate emails. Maybe you like to pitch for products, you like to pitch for businesses from bigger organizations. That's B2B corporate emails. I actually write that. There are other products that I like that I write, and there are other products that I provide. There are other services that I provide. I'd like you to go to my small business outsourcing services page and look at all those products and take a peek, anyone that suits you. Thank you for listening to me. I am Elizabeth Uchalo from the Home Business Owner blog. I have a passion in encouraging small businesses to grow, and I'm always here with you. Thank you.